everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Memorial May, where we are going all around the town of Melbourne, Florida, looking for historical markers and learning about them together. Today I'm going to a side of Melbourne I have not been to before. I believe it would be considered west of downtown Melbourne, but there is a site, and nothing is left of it, where the first permanent log cabin settlement in Melbourne was located. I think it's residential private property, so I'm of course not going to go onto the property. I'm just going to pull my car off the side of the road and look at this marker and take a little video for you and see if I can learn anything about it and let you know. So let's go, let's make this quick.
Today's adventure brings us to an older neighborhood in West Melbourne, a side of town I have never seen before. One thing I am really enjoying about making this series of videos is having reasons to go off the beaten path and see areas I normally would drive right past and never explore. Today's marker is technically in someone's front yard, so I parked the Jeep in their driveway and tried to make filming this video as quick as possible. I didn't want to show any more of their home and property than absolutely necessary. This historical marker is here to represent the site of the first permanent log cabin home in Melbourne, Florida. The cabin itself is long gone. Richard W. Good brought his wife Jessie and their 3 small children from Evanston, Illinois, down to Florida in 1877. First arriving in the Crane Creek area. His family remained in the small settlement area of O'Galley while Good explored the area both on foot and by boat, looking for a site to build a home. He finally selected this site on the banks of Crane Creek for his first log cabin. He purchased a homestead of 153 acres stretching from this area westward through what is now Country Club Colony. The purchase for this 153 acres of land from the United States government cost him $3.85. The Good family was living at this site in this cabin in 1880 when this area had become large enough to need a post office. Straws were being drawn over what to name the new little community. Good's wife, Jessie, suggested naming the area Melbourne in honor of the first postmaster, John Cornthwaite Hector. Hector was British but had spent most of his life living in Melbourne, Australia, before immigrating to Florida and opening a store. Hector himself voted for another name, but we will never know what he would have chosen to name this area because Mrs. Good's straw was the one that was chosen.
All right, I hope you don't consider this much of a dud. There wasn't a lot to see there, some beautiful landscaping, and I was trying to be very discreet and not make it look like I was trying to film into a person's backyard. Really enjoyed making this video and brushing up and learning about it, but there isn't a whole lot to say, unfortunately. I guess when it comes to historical markers, you win some, you lose some. I was a lot more excited. I knew there wasn't going to be a log cabin at the site, but I guess I was expecting, I don't know, maybe something drawn out on the ground where it used to be, or a stump or something. I wasn't really expecting just a marker in the grass. But I'm gonna put this video up anyway because, hey, it was something I learned that I didn't know this morning, and now you know it too. I hope you're not too disappointed with this video. Some of these are extremely interesting and some of them are kind of duds. But anyway, stick around if this is your jam. We will be doing one video every single day in the month of May, and I hope you enjoy them. Bye everybody, see you another day in another adventure.